Good afternoon, everyone. When I was a kid, every time you crossed the street, we were taught to say, look right, look left, and then cross, or look both ways before you cross. I have a lovely lady who looks after children down the block, originally Canadian, and because all her children that she looks after is English speaking, she indeed does that, and I hear it from my window. She says to the kids, look right, look left, look right, and then cross, and they all say it together, and it is the cutest thing. It is the most safe thing to do in the street. I never thought, however, that it is the appropriate thing to do in the shul, and especially not as a chazan. But recently on Shabbos, for Musaf, I saw the chazan doing exactly that. The entire time he was chazaning, he kept looking right and looking left. He wasn't looking right and left in kavana, closing his eyes were wide open, and he kept on looking right and left. Because he looked right and left, and not in the siddur, he made mistakes. Instead of saying, lahakrivba, to sacrifice on it, korban musaf Shabbat karaui, the korban musaf of Shabbos properly, he said it improperly. He said, lahakrivba, to sacrifice on it, korban musaf Shabbat karaui, the korban of musaf, and Shabbos should be proper. Namely, the korban musaf doesn't have to be proper, Shabbos should be proper. What Shabbos referring to? I don't know, 39 malachot that we're not allowed to do, all the things we're supposed to do from Kiddush and whatnot. He punctuated it improperly, simply because he didn't look in the siddur. You don't have to know biblical Hebrew in order to daven properly. All you need to do is either know how to punctuate it on your own, or look in a siddur. The siddur usually has punctuation and tells you where to pause a little bit, where to put the comma. And then you can definitely say it properly. And all the more so when you're representing the congregation in Chazarat Hashatz, and everyone's relying on your utterance of the actual words of the prayer service. So one leads to the other. Don't look both ways before you daven. You can daven without looking both ways, and then you'll punctuate properly. After davening, I was very curious as to why the chazan did this. So I went up to him and I said to him, Yesher Koach, by the way, I saw you looking both ways and whatnot. Was there everything okay? He said he kept on looking to make sure that the Kohanim are ready. With the greatest respect to that chashash, Kohanim don't have to move towards the bima till Ritzei. And that's the only time maybe you can look up, and you should look up. But even if things were working a little too fast for the Kohanim to wash their hands, with the greatest respect, someone would have told him to slow down. He should look in the siddur, and obviously both ways out on the street. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.